Welcome back to LS House, guys.
How are we?
Hope you've all been doing well, living life large. Today we'll be getting into something a little bit different. Something we don't normally deal with. We have done in the past, but not on the videos. So we're stepping out of our comfort zone. As you would have known, a few weeks back we put the L67 bottom end in Jake's car. So now she's got the beefy bottom end, and we had a leftover top swap. We were contemplating what we can do with it, and we thought in our inventory of cars, we had one sitting there that would suit it perfectly. Some of you may like it, some of you may not.
She's a bit Larry.
Yeah, she's different. She's a rig on her, all on her own. But yeah, we'll show you that we got the little kit here. As usual, you probably know what they look like. Well, yeah, is that going to work? Oh yeah, another thing, guys, we're using phone camera again for today. That's why I'm glowing white like an albino. There we go. That's better. As stupid me left the cameras at home today, not thinking we'd be doing a video, but we need to get one out to use so you can continue watching our
shenanigans.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll try and put it down. Yeah, there's the top swap.
Supercharger. Our intake manifold. Supercharger heads. The coolant relocation part. And a box of goodies over there. Fuel rail, injectors, push rods, alternator brackets, all the little fun having bits. Oh look, now I'm glowing. Yay! Yes.
So we got those, and should only take a couple of hours, and we'll get hopefully the rig here behind us pulled apart. So this is the rig we're working on today. The almighty pink ute. She's a VS ute. Did start its life as silver, and then when I got it probably 3 or 4 years ago, I think it is, painted it pink myself. First car I painted completely on my own anyway, pretty much. Had a little bit of help from the old fella over there. But yeah, she's freaking, I'm not even sure what colour. Some sort of pink enamel colour. Not a bad job. It's done the test of time. It's not the shiniest because it's never been rubbed back and buffed like you should do when you paint enamel, as far as I understand. Anyway, I'm no panel beater. But it's turned out alright. Never got around to painting these trims, as you can see. Should have really painted them black to make it look the part, but yeah, she's just been standard. Oh, it's got the pacemaker extractors with a red back exhaust, I think it is, from front to back. Other than that, she's pretty well dead stock. Oh, it's got the racing oil cap, so there's 20 horsepower.
And 8 mil blue spark plug leads.
Yeah, it's
another
10 wheel. This is wheel horsepower, of course, guys, not flywheel. But yeah, it's just bog stock auto, 2-seater, no column shift. Yeah, so it goes not too bad, as you would expect a normal V6 ute goes, nothing special. But I'm sure the old Charger kit will liven it up a bit. Eventually get a pulley, smaller pulley for this. But we can't do too much because we don't have a NV RAM board for it, so there'll be no tuning. We do have a supercharged ECU there for it, but who wants to put that in when we can run stock timing with boost? We've got new head gaskets there and bolts to go in it, so we're doing the safety side of things, sort of. See how the bottom end likes it. But yeah, so we'll get into it, guys. So when we get a bit further into it, with the top off, we'll probably do another recap on it. And before we chuck all that crap on, and then we'll do, hopefully this afternoon, some videos of it driving down the street. Hopefully power skidding down the street.
Hopefully not blowing up.
So we're halfway there. It's all stripped down. Heads off, intake's off, all the valley. Just clean all the crap out now. Got to deck the block faces. Clean the heads up. These little puppies over here.
Just need to be stoned.
Jake's already cleaned a little bit of them up.
Just need a good stoning.
So,
Friggin' 15th century stoning. Bad boys.
So clean the rest of them up. Get all the new gaskets and bolts, or put new head bolts in, head gaskets, valley gaskets, and then whack him on, rock covers, and then work out what we're going to do with the alternator, because we don't have the supercharged alternator. Sorry for the shakiness, guys. So we're going to try and rig something up, or the coil pack bracket, because we didn't get that when we bought the engine, and we're tired asses, so we don't want to buy one either. We'll work it out. Alright. One head down, other one, everything's clean. Ready to, my finger's probably in the way. Ready to put the other head on and torque it down. This one's all torqued down, ready to go.
Friggin' gave him a good talking to. Maybe friggin' stay on there. No friggin' head gasket ejection.
Who knows? Who knows with the amount of grease we'll be putting in. And the timing. So yeah, we'll chuck that on there. Just thought we'd give you a bit of an update. That's where we're at. Hey.
Exactly that.
The old fella's here giving us a hand too.
Hello everyone, we're back again. Next morning after doing the cross swap conversion on the PQ. She's pretty much all done now. Everything's all done. Cooling system's all bled up. Exhaust is back on. Got a nice stainless intake pipe to increase the old dwarf noises. Make her whine nice and loud. Yeah, it's run pretty good. Good stock spot and stock tune. Goes well. She's mint.
Has the LS house approval. After this,
Finger approval.
after this gets about the size of that one, and we'll be sweet.
Yeah, we'll just hole saw it. Just hole saw it here.
Yeah, well, I was just thinking if we just sit here with a file it down, and then get the deburrer, and we can create new serpentines, or whatever you call it, ridges. Perfect.
Should be good.
So yeah, we ended up having to put since it's been a few years since we've done it, so we had to put the stock Ecotech injectors back in, because apparently the stock VS ECU did not like L67 injectors, which isn't a surprise, but we thought we'd give it a try anyway.
It idled okay, and then overfueled almost instantly with throttle.
Yeah. And we couldn't be stuffed. Actually, the driver of the vehicle didn't want to convert to E85. I don't know why. It's like it's expensive or something. Hard to get. But yeah, it's pretty dodgy looking intake there. Will be changed up one day, maybe, possibly, probably not. Probably not. We will be changing the pulley though, make it a 3.4 inch pulley, or as Facebook like to say, a 10 psi pulley. Just the way we like it. eBay. I'll probably order it from Mace, which is probably eBay anyway. But straight back in, tell you a bit about it.
Custom work on the alternator.
Yeah, so it's got a factory Ecotech alternator, so if someone tells you need a L67 one, they're lying, unless of course you want it to look factory. What else did we made a bracket up, factory Ecotech coil pack, because we didn't get either of the coil pack or the alternator, or like accessories with the L67 motor when we bought it for Jake's car. Other than that, everything bolts straight up. Ecotech throttle body, same.
Stock Ecotech loom, just pulled nice and tight to fit things.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so just in case, because there are people that want to do these swaps all the time. So yeah, we'll run through a few of the basics like we're just doing then. So VS loom, stock, all that you need to modify is the coolant temp sensor, switch, I think, whatever it is that controls the fan.
Yeah, thermo switch.
The thermo switch, thermo fan switch.
Fitch.
So you just got to run, because L67 runs the thermofan switch at the back, or the coolant temp sensor switch, whatever you want to call it. So you got to extend the loom, which normally sits down the front here, to the back. 2 wires, simple as. We replaced one of the bleeder nipples that L67's got a million of them, with the VS style temp sender, I guess you would call that one. Plug straight in, no modifications to the loom there. Modified the alternator to suit, easy. Modified the coil packs to suit, easy. If you get a radiator hose, it'll probably fit straight away. We modified one to suit, easy again. All the pulleys and stuff like that come with the L67, depending on how you buy it. If you just buy a top swap, it'll probably still come with them. Stock airflow meter, made up the 3-inch pipe. Everything else is pretty well bolt on, the same. Just make sure, one thing we didn't notice when we done Jake's car, if you're doing the Ecotec to L67, probably a bit hard for you to see. Where is he? Down in there. So see that little bolt there? They both have it, but they tend to, if you do pull it out, which you do have to pull the cooling system out, you will, if you leave that out, you will get oil spray all through your engine bay.
It's not just a blank hole, it does go into the valley.
Yeah, so make sure you plug that one back up. There's another one on the side of the head as well. Block that one up too.
On the stock eco heads.
On the stock eco heads, yeah. Oh, there's that other one at the back, which probably might go into it, I'm not too sure. But if you do an Eco to L67 bottom end, it will show you on the heads over here. There's your one that goes on the Eco, right there. And as you can see, he goes straight into the, I'll zoom in a bit for you guys. He goes straight into there, which is in your
This
head.
one that I took out. The one that holds the alternator bracket on.
Yeah.
And I left the alternator bracket off because don't need that.
Well, we didn't leave it right off. We used them for other things, like turbo mounts. But yeah, so everything bolted on, just those few little things. So at least we can tell people in the future if they want to have a look. Now you know. If you have any other questions, messages, comment. We'll be sure to let you know. We done this all yesterday, had it running, test driving last night. I was a bit late to be thrashing around or filming it, so, and can't really see crap at night time anyway. But yeah, that's, everything's basically stock. The only thing that's L67 is the charger, the valley, the pulleys, the heads, and yeah, everything else we managed to make fit off the Ecotec.
Even stock Ecotec throttle body because they're the same L67 to Ecotec.
Yeah. Even throttle cable, same, worked out pretty well going there. We did have to replace the bracket because the wreckers munted it.
That's why we had to swap the throttle body because they broke the crap out of
Oh, there it is.
They snapped him good.
They were trying to make their own boost port or something. Oh, no, it's not turbo. Never mind, vacuum port.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all that. So we'll go for a quick drive just so you know. She goes alright. It's nothing special, but I'm sure it makes a bunch more torque down low. It definitely feels like it does.
See if she starts up.
Yeah, see if the battery's charged. Man.
She's OG.
So yeah, that'll be, that's sort of it. We might go for a little thrash up the street just so you can't really hear it from inside the car. We need that smaller pulley so it makes it a bit lighter. And no, we know you can do the silencing plate delete or whatever it is. Not interested in that. That's way too loud and there's no benefactor of it anyway. So yeah, other than that, all done. One day, same as usual.
One pain in the butt there. But it's done.
It's all done. Yeah, let's go for a drive.
Go for a quick strap and show you guys how she goes.
Idles perfectly, gears selection's perfect. The stock IAC valve is well capable of controlling all the crap, as well as it's still. Oh no, we disconnected the what's it calls it?
The boost solenoid, boost bypass solenoid delete.
Yeah, yeah, we've done that. That's on YouTube on Brushworks 6 Elixers. If you want to see that video, they do a really good explanation on how to do it. And we're just trying to use up all this dirty 91 that's in the car so we can switch it over to 98. Other than that, can't really think of anything else. It's quite straightforward, really. New head bolts, new head gaskets, new valley gaskets, and slap it all together. A little bit of cleaning here and there. But yeah. She was on the high chin.
Yeah.
And what we mean by that, oh sorry, I can't put the window up. Obviously the factory ECUs, guys, they've still got the stock timetables. So they've got the low octane table and the high octane. Normally if they see any detonation or any sort of, I don't know, something, what's that word?
Knock.
Yeah, any knock or anything like that, they switch over to the low octane pull timing to prevent the engine from pre-friggin' death.
Pre-detonation.
Pre-detonation.
Oh, look at this thing coming, friggin' big old Ram truck.
Yeah.
Idiots.
It's nothing special, it's not to get flogged. This thing, literally my sister just drives it. I think my mum even drives it sometimes.
A bit more towing talk.
Yeah, it's just to go to the freaking shops, do a tip runs, probably tow the motorbikes on the trailer, whatever they want to do with it. It doesn't get beat on, only when it comes to me.
And it gets beat on good.
And then we beat the crap out of it so we know when it goes back to them it's safe.
And possibly broken.
Definitely on that other timetable.
Yeah. She's spin happy.
Can't even do a friggin' start because of this spin. Ready? Boom! We're full throttle. No, it's good.
Goes alright.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's good enough for bloody the girls to drive anyway.
It ain't no turbo eco, but it's better than a stock one.
Yeah. We thought we'd do it. One, to make the car a little bit better, as it's bright pink, it's got to have some sort of performance about it.
2, because we had a supercharger laying around doing nothing.
Yeah, and 3, to show you, we really just like to dabble in anything and anything that has boost. We just like boost. We're boost addicts. And obviously, like we said when we first started this, we've got a rather large inventory of cars, varying from all different shapes and sizes. We don't just have 1 or 2, that's why we like to do different things for different applications. Whatever you've got, build that car for what you need. If you want a drag car, build a drag car. You want just a little bit of extra towing torque, put a little baby supercharger on If you want an all-out street monster, run
GT45.
Run a 25 pound through your GT45 like Jake. Would be nice if it had a bit of the bit more friggin' wine going on.
Still, one's alright.
Yeah.
Women will feel right at home.
You've only had an LSD in it. You can tell what we mean about the extra torque. It's happy to spin the wheels. What's that, 40 Ks, stock L67? And she's spinning. I mean, it's not spinning, because that's dangerous and illegal.
Yeah.
It was just,
we're not about doing
it was just
burnouts on the
accelerating
road.
from 40 to 50 really fast. Hopefully there's some girls on the channel that might like this. And boys. Well, I'm a boy and I painted this car. Boy, I'm a male.
Quick, run away, run away.
He's camera shy. Alright guys, we're going to end that one off here. It's just a little adventure with a stock build, stock stuff, a little bit of fun.
Something to keep you guys entertained while we're working on our next project.
Yeah,
Which I'm not sure what it is yet.
We'll be upcoming. No, next project is the Silver Sam.
Oh, that's right, yeah, Dyno Day.
Going to the dyno tomorrow. Pumps and numbers. So we'll be keep an eye out on the tubes and the Facebooks to see the video pop up and update for that. I'm hoping for over 500. What do you reckon?
I'm not sure. Honestly, I have no idea.
Anything over
450 plus would be nice.
499 is fine.
499.9.
Yeah,
99
99 plus 1, so 501. Yeah, no, we're happy with whatever. We just want to see what numbers they're pushing out.
We really don't care what numbers they're pushing out because we know they're quick, so.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, just to keep you guys informed, always asking about how much power they make. So.
Yeah. So yeah guys, we're going to finish that one up. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give you some pointers if you're looking into doing something like that. It's definitely worthwhile if you've got a low budget. They're definitely a low budget build and plenty in them. There's plenty on the turbo V6 pages and, L67 and turbo V6 pages to get used enough to, I think 300 horsepower or something they're good to modify up to, and then from then it's not really budget.
It gets expensive.
Yeah. But that's it for us now guys. Hope you enjoyed.
Just remember, keep it straight.